There's like the lie where you leave key information out.
I can't believe you. I have done nothing to deserve this kind of mistrust.
All right, now listen up, you limey bum sniffers.
Hey, it's me.
Earn cash, travel, meet new people.
Anybody been on the airplane? You ever went in that bathroom on the airplane?
Crimson on for Bingham with a Gamcom.
I feel back to normal. In fact, I probably feel better than I did before.
Creatures on the upper with the drumstick!
Yeah, you're in good company.
You know, like I've said 1,000 times, we're just different places in our lives.
See Roger the Boogly.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Apple is going big on original shows for its upcoming streaming platform, Apple TV+. Front and center is the tech giant's jump into the streaming war is The Morning Show, a drama series starring Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, and Steve Carell. And it's about the free fall of an early morning newscast in the wake of a scandal, and its struggle to survive in an era when news arrives at the palm of your hand. Apple is reportedly dropping $300 million for 2 seasons of the series, 20 episodes in all. Reports are that Aniston and Witherspoon will make $1.25 million each per episode. At $150 million a season, that makes it one of the most expensive TV shows ever. Another episode of rappers in cars behaving badly. Offset got pulled over by a cop who had trouble spelling his name, and it was all downhill from there. This actually happened this past spring outside Atlanta, and the audio is just coming out because of a court case or some such. Clearly, the rapper very much sounds like a guy who knows he's about to rack up a few tickets. Offset asked the cop to turn off his flashlight. He gets a stern no. It gets a bit more contentious when Offset asked why he got pulled over and wasn't satisfied with the answer. When the cop finally revealed why he's writing Offset 3 citations, Cardi B's husband accused him of being mad that he's driving a fancy car and suggested the officer's kids would be disappointed in him. He ended up paying the $470 in fines for speeding and failure to maintain his lane, along with $100 for missing a hearing in the case. Here's the audio.
How's it going? Do what? No. Officer Zimmerman with St. Springs Police, you have a license with you?
Nope, just left it at the house. My house right here.
Okay. What's your last name?
Just read my tags. I just watched you read my tags.
What's your last name?
Cephas.
How you spell that?
C-E-P-H-U-S.
And what's your first name, Mr. Cephas?
Kiari. You already read my tags.
What is it?
Kiari.
How you spell that?
K-I-A-R-I.
K-A?
K-I.
K, spell it one more time.
K-I-A-R-I. Why'd you put me over?
Well, several reasons. First being that I paced you doing about 60 miles an hour in a 35 mile per hour zone.
Paced me from the back.
Yes.
Show me.
I paced you? That means I followed you.
Yeah, that is not accurate.
Okay. Well, I paced you doing about 60 miles an hour. You failed to maintain your lane of travel, and your tag is obscured. Okay, that's great. I'm recording you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, I am cited for your speed, for failure to maintain lane, for not having your license on you, okay? But I'm going to give you a warning for your tag being obstructed. I need you to sign up there on that X. And sign the next 2 copies down for me. Signing there is not an admission of guilt.
Warnings?
Do what?
You said warning because what?
I can't hear you. What?
Warning because of what?
I'm going to give you a warning for your tag being obstructed. That black tag frame you have around it that obscures the county and the revalidation decal, you can't have that on there.
Come on, bro.
I told you I'm giving you a warning for it, though.
How old are you, bro?
Why does it matter? Old enough to write these citations. Cut that. So I need you to sign right there and sign the top 3 copies.
Man, I'm in this car or something, bro.
I don't care about your car, man.
And now, things I've learned from Judge Judy.
All rise.
In my years in the family court and my years here, I see more young people's lives set upside down by the decision to have children with the wrong people, for the wrong reasons, and at a time in their lives where they're really ill-equipped to take care of themselves, no less a child. You have to think about that. You know, you're bringing in an innocent into the world, and the reason for having a child is not to get a boyfriend, not to get some extra money, not to show your parents that you can do something independent of their wishes. The reason to become a parent is because you care about becoming a mom or a dad. Hopefully, 2 people who are married make that decision together.
That's it for things I've learned from Judge Judy.
For all you Trumpsters out there who say he's not dangerous, yesterday he almost got you into a war with a country you haven't heard about since grade 11. Seriously, bro, the King of Israel? The promised one? Meanwhile, Trump called the Danish Prime Minister's response on Greenland nasty. Mette Frederiksen, the Danish Prime Minister, responded by asking Trump if Hawaii was for sale. Personally, I'm shocked. Did anyone expect the Trump wheel of insult to land on Denmark? Anyone? Former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer has joined the cast of Dancing with the Stars. Dude is finally doing something his parents can be proud of. Science News today, divers to the site of the Titanic have found that it's quickly decaying. Well, what do you expect? After 100 years, don't we all? Incredibly, a 70-year-old man from Idaho has won a grueling 10-day, 650-mile horse race across Mongolia. Then he single-handedly beat up a gang of Nazis and found the Ark of the Covenant. A judge in Mexico has made the first tentative legal step towards legalizing recreational use of cocaine. If this ever becomes law, there's going to be a huge immigrant problem at the border. Yes, Americans trying to get into Mexico. The Amazon rainforest is on fire. No, this will have no effect on your next package delivery, you stupid American. A video from Canada is going viral showing service dogs being trained to be comfortable in crowds by letting them sit by themselves during a theater performance. The dogs behaved amazingly well. They remained awake the entire time and applauded in all the appropriate places. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. Police in Britain pull over a vehicle made of balsa wood and duct tape. Sounds like the car I had in college. Hey, 1978 Honda Civic. Nobody gives a f***. A German city is offering a prize of $1 million to anyone who can prove the conspiracy theory that the city doesn't exist. It's a scam, people. Listen, you get free publicity for your city, and if anyone actually proves your city doesn't exist, then logically, there's no city budget to pay the reward. Very clever. Hey, invisible cities. Nobody gives a f***. And a Turkish woman who owns over 3,000 coffee cups has set a record. Whoa, that must be one huge coffee maker. Hey, crazy collector ladies. Nobody gives a f***. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.